Action.
Our cameraman's hilarious.
Yeah. Hi everybody, this is James from 40K Amateur Hour and Rich again.
Hi guys.
From Bring It
Bat Reps.
Yeah. And we're coming specially live for Memorial Day from my garage because it's barbecue.
That's right. That's right.
Live barbecue, backyards, that kind of stuff. And we're doing a special bat rep to promote Battlehaven.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
You're the one that told me.
I thought it was to promote all these veterans that the orcs represent, but no, it is. It is the Battlehaven Bat Rep.
I'm not even going to answer that. We're going to get in trouble for that comment. But so Battlehaven. So quickly, just to talk about Battlehaven, because I'm not sure when this bat rep's going to be with our announcement on our channel. But Battlehaven's a resort. What'd you guys call it? You called it a land cruise.
A land cruise. That's right.
A land cruise for gamers. It's up in Heber City. What was it like?
15, in Utah.
In Utah, 1,500 square feet.
That's right.
Cabin. Outdoors. It's the September. I just lost it.
September 3rd through the 8th.
So the cameraman, see, 3rd through the 8th on the heels of Comic-Con.
Correct.
Which is fantastic. And I have just heard, and it's all rumor, but I've heard that this year only, or not only, but this year they're starting to do a painting contest. At Comic-Con. They're doing miniature painting contest.
I didn't know that.
And so bring your miniatures if you painted them. Go enter them into Comic-Con if that's true, and then bring your.
Battlehaven.
And then
it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like a week or.
You should just turn the camera on. So Bruce has hijacked my channel.
That's all right.
It's gonna be. It could be like the 10 best days of your life. You go to Comic-Con for 3 days. Go do all of that fun stuff. Look it up. It's the second biggest Comic-Con in the United States. And then right at the end of it, we take over for 5 days of. We at Battlehaven take over for 5 days of just awesome 40K and X-Wing action and whatever game you really want to play. But those are the two we're going to focus on. But it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be hard not to have a great time, and it's definitely bang for your buck. Anyway, back to the bat reps. Sorry guys.
He doesn't realize he's probably filming, and he's either filming probably over here or up his nose.
That's right, because I was looking at that.
And so it's all going to get edited out, and Bruce is going to be like, what happened to that rant? And I'm like, dude, it was up your nose. That's all we saw. So
I have a fine nose.
You have a fine nose. So
well groomed.
So we were playing, of course, in my garage. And it's just, because that's what America's about, right? Barbecue and playing games and fireworks. We don't have any fireworks.
It doesn't get any better.
Well, we're about to have
they're
fireworks.
They're going to have fireworks.
But
exploding Marines is what you're going to see.
So confident, aren't you? You usually do beat me. That's all right. So we're also, the reason we, besides Battlehaven, as we brought this down.
I'm going to pan down the table.
Is the table. So
action.
Our cameraman's hilarious.
Yeah. Hi everybody, this is James from 40K Amateur Hour and Rich again.
Hi guys.
From Bring It
Bat Reps.
Yeah. And we're coming specially live for Memorial Day from my garage because it's barbecue.
That's right. That's right.
Live barbecue, backyards, that kind of stuff. And we're doing a special bat rep to promote Battlehaven.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
You're the one that told me.
I thought it was to promote all these veterans that the orcs represent, but no, it is. It is the Battlehaven Bat Rep.
I'm not even going to answer that. We're going to get in trouble for that comment. But so Battlehaven. So quickly, just to talk about Battlehaven, because I'm not sure when this bat rep's going to be with our announcement on our channel. But Battlehaven's a resort. What'd you guys call it? You called it a land cruise.
A land cruise. That's right.
A land cruise for gamers. It's up in Heber City. What was it like?
In Utah.
In Utah, 1,500 square feet.
That's right.
Cabin. Outdoors. It's the September. I just lost it.
September 3rd through the 8th.
So the cameraman, see, 3rd through the 8th on the heels of Comic-Con.
Correct.
Which is fantastic. And I have just heard, and it's all rumor, but I've heard that this year only, or not only, but this year they're starting to do a painting contest. At Comic-Con. They're doing miniature painting contest.
I didn't know that.
And so bring your miniatures if you painted them. Go enter them into Comic-Con if that's true, and then bring
Come
your.
to Battlehaven.
And then
it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like a week or.
You should just turn the camera on. So Bruce has hijacked my channel.
That's all right.
It's gonna be. It could be like the 10 best days of your life. You go to Comic-Con for 3 days. Go do all of that fun stuff. Look it up. It's the second biggest Comic-Con in the United States. And then right at the end of it, we take over for 5 days of. We at Battlehaven take over for 5 days of just awesome 40K and X-Wing action and whatever game you really want to play. But those are the two we're going to focus on. But it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be hard not to have a great time, and it's definitely bang for your buck. Anyway, back to the bat reps. Sorry, guys.
He doesn't realize he's probably filming, and he's either filming probably over here or up his nose.
That's right, because I was looking at that.
And so it's all going to get edited out, and Bruce is going to be like, "What happened to that rant?" And I'm like, "Dude, it was up your nose. That's all we saw." So
I have a fine nose.
you have a fine nose. So
Well-groomed.
So we were playing, of course, in my garage. And it's just, because that's what America's about, right? Barbecue
That's right.
and playing games and fireworks. We don't have any fireworks.
Doesn't get any better.
But we're about to have
they're
fireworks.
gonna have fireworks.
But-
Exploding Marines is what you're gonna see.
So confident, aren't you? You usually do beat me. That's all right. So we're also the reason we, besides Battlehaven, as we brought this down,
I'm going to band on the table.
is the table. So you're going to get spectacular terrain. Rico and I just did a battle report on this with Age of Sigmar to see how it worked out. Now we're going to play 40K on it. So we are play testing these boards to make sure that they're the best boards and that you guys can have. So we've got Rich with his orcs, me with my Dark Angels, and as a special treat, we're going to fumble our way through Death from the Skies.
Yes.
We're going to try it out for the first time. Rich has tried it. First time I've tried it. So there'll be probably when you guys watch it, it'll look totally seamless. For us, there'll be lots of heavy editing.
Yes.
But so we're going to try that out. So Rich, it's 1850 points of backyard beating the crap out of each other.
That's right. We're playing a Maelstrom game. These objectives are probably a little too close together. But, so there's 6 objectives. There's all across this. Now the lava is impassable. Anything that can jump over it. But there's these bridges so that they can. So I sneakily set one little lava out there that he can't get to unless his jumpers decide to go for it. But we do have planes, so we can take out things that are trying to hide from us out on the lava flow. But the lava is impassable in this game, and so we set up our armies. I set up first, then I did take a Great Wa detachment, so I took from the Wa Gazgul. So I do get to call Wa every turn, which will be fun.
Of course you do.
I didn't bring Gazgul because he's so dang expensive, so I just brought a pretty basic detachment with 6 units of troops, boys, and 2 of them are in trucks with knobs with Boss Pole's Power Claws. The other 6 are just 10 boys. There's no knob, nothing. They're just going to run around, take objectives, and fight things. I did also bring 2 units of Ludas. And this is a gun wagon. This is not a truck. So my war boss Morcar he has heavy armor. He's also joined by a squad of 5 knobs in heavy armor. 2 of them have power claws. He also has a power claw and a combi scorcha. There's a pain boy in that unit, and there's a big mech with a custom force field. That's right now he's not in the unit. He's outside, but he'll probably join that unit as they take off. I did bring one of Bruce's cool desert buggy conversions with twin-linked big shooter, and then we have 4 Daka jets with extra big shooters. So we're going to see how they do in this flying band. I do have 2 units of Gretchen in my 2nd combined arms detachment, and 2 Defcopters individuals. Oh, and 5 lavas to try and.
Lava's in the lava.
That's right, lava's in the lava. I should have brought cannons, seeing his army list. They'd be better against planes, but I brought lavas, so we'll see what they can do.
Reminds me of Bob Loblaw's Loblaw. Loblog.
So now I'm going to because he just likes to talk, we'll just film Bruce. So I brought 1 Dreadnought with a missile launcher and las cannon. Mm-hmm. I've got 10 Assault Marines. It's WYSIWYG except for the guy with the, it's all WYSIWYG. With the Eviscerator, the guy with the claws, no, just a bolter.
Okay.
So none of that. 1 Tactical Space Marine squad kind of hanging out right here. Another Dreadnought with a Power Claw and a autocannon. 1 Storm, I just lost it. Whirlwind. Thank you. Whirlwind back here. Then I've got a Drop Pod with 10 Tactical Space Marines. Drop Pod with 10 Tactical Space Marines. And I've got 1 Bomber, Nephilim Bomber, and the fighter. I'm sorry, it's the Dark Talon Bomber. And the Nephilim Attack Fighter. And then I've got my Terminator squads coming in with what you see is what you get. Rich, it's the Whirlwind, or I'm sorry, the launcher, not Storm Shield in that. It's all Storm Bolters.
Okay.
Along with my Interrogator Chaplain. And they'll be coming in hopefully round 2. So, Death from the Skies, we're going to do that next. Oh, let me see if I can steal the initiative. Piece of dice, real quick.
Yes. It's an orc die.
It's an orc die. Let's see if I can steal initiative. So back. Dark Angel's turn. Actually, it's Dark Angel's turn 1 coming back. But what it's going to be is, it's going to be the dogfight phase.
Okay.
So we're going to the
They'll be
dogfight phase.
teaching me the dogfight phase.
Real quick, let's see. Objective number 1 is right there. Objective number 2 is right there. 3 is right there.
4 is on that bridge.
4 is on that.
No,
nope.
here's 4.
They're Roman numerals. 4, 5,
Orcs don't understand Roman numerals.
6. These are actually gladiator game ones. They gave them out for participation.
That is cool.
So they gave all free ones. All right. So dogfight phase coming back. Okay, so now we're gonna get. So here's the dogfight phase. So what happens with this? If you've never seen this or done it, it's the Death from
Death from the Skies.
Death from the Skies supplement. And so what we're going to do is we're going to enter into the dogfight subphase, the Inception subphase. So Rich has more fighters than he has bombers. In fact, all of his planes are fighters. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't noticed, all of the planes now are separated into 3 groups: bombers, fighters, or attack. I have 1 fighter and 1 bomber, so I don't get the advantage. So we're going for the highest. But Rich, since he has more fighters than bombers, he gets to add 1 to this roll. So we're determining who's the attacker and who's the defender. So I got a 3, so we're tied. We re-roll ties. Of course, that's the way it's going to go, huh? That's the way it always goes with us. 6.
6.
Tie, because you add 1. Okay, so Rich is going to be the attacker, and I'm going to be the defender. Now what that means is he's going to choose one of his fighters, and he's either going to choose my fighter or bomber, and since he's learning, I'm going to advise him to go against my bomber, because fighters will always be better against bombers.
Okay, makes sense.
So we'll be back now with the engagement phase. Okay. So we've got our fighters here set up again on 36 inches apart on our cool space mat. It looks spacey. This is, again, we talked about this. This is the only problem. We were just discussing it here off camera. It's more room on a table. I mean, this is already, and as awesome as it is, but still. So what we're going to do now is we're going to enter into the engage subphase, and we're going to take a dice in our hands, which I've got mine, and Bruce has got his, rolling for Rich.
That's right. Bruce is my pilot.
Okay, and we're going to put them down. 1, 2, 3. I chose a 3, you chose a 2. So the attacker's 2, down to the 3. Each player rolls a dice and adds their flyer's pursuit value to the roll. The player with the highest value is the winner.
So you have a +3, we have a +2.
Yep.
So you win.
So I win, but we go on to the next one. So then the winner can choose to close the range up to 12 inches, or I can disengage. I'm going to disengage. I'm going to head to the sky.
Head to the sky.
So as a bomber, bombers have a distinct disadvantage in this particular supplement. So heck yeah, I'm heading up. I'm heading up. So that's it. That was the dogfight phase.
Okay.
Roll it.
Okay, so we've moved. The Dark Angels have moved. So the Jump Troopers moved up, captured that objective. Oh yeah, and I grabbed some cards. I'm sorry. So what were we playing again? What was it called?
It's called Spoils of War.
Spoils of War, and I have
from 4.
I have get objective 6. I have to demonstrate a psychic power. It's been a long day. I'm having a hard time talking already. And I need to get D3 victory points if I have 3 objective markers, which I'm going to try to do.
You do have.
My drop pod came down, scattered a little bit. You know what? Drop pod in this lava board is going to be super interesting. They landed right where I want. Tactical squad got out. These guys moved up. These guys just kind of shuffled. You know, there was just no good really where to put these guys. Dreadnought moved up, and then what did you call it? These stinking
whirlwinds.
He's gonna do some damage.
I was hoping my orcs got to scatter a little bit before the whirlwind got to speak, but not happening.
So on the home world of the salamanders, we're fighting.
Yes.
I guess. So here we go. So we'll come back with the shooting, and we'll let you know what's happening. All right, end of turn 1 for Dark Angels.
Yep.
Pod came down, moved up. We shot into your truck.
Looked and wrecked it.
We glanced it to death.
Right.
Wrecked it. Between Brother Simon here shooting into it, and these guys bolting gun into it. They moved up and got the objective.
The boys are not pinned.
Nope, they were not pinned. These guys just ran up, grabbed that objective. 1 shot from the from the bolt gun got 1 Luda.
Killed the Luda.
In the force field. And then this dreadnought moved up, captured that one. And the whirlwind shot, and
He scattered bad.
yeah, scattered way over on that lava and didn't do anything to it. So that's going to be D3 victory points with 3 rolled, which was 2. Score 1 for objective marker 1, so, and then first blood, so that's 4 points for the Dark Angels. I did have psychic power, but Rich and I talked about it. None of us have any psychers at all.
Right.
I don't have any librarians. He doesn't have a weird boy. So we threw it away. I grabbed another one, which is Objective marker 1. I'm going to discard that now and draw another one. No, I'll draw another one at the beginning of the turn. Sorry, my bad. So 4 points, and it's going to go into Orcs.
Orcs turn 1.
Turn 1.
We'll be right back. Forward, and then this truck full of boys is following behind. The Big Mac did jump in the gun wagon.
Start of Orcs 2, they moved. So Rich?
So the Grots moved forward, the boys moved forward. The Grots kind of left an alley here so the Orcs can run. The Grots are going to shoot their blastas, Grot blastas. This buggy's just going to take some shots into those Marines. The boys from the truck, they moved forward. They're going to charge.
Of course they are.
This unit just moved forward behind these trucks. The gun wagon here with the knobs, he's come forward. And then this truck full of boys is following behind. The Big Mac did jump in the gun wagon.
Oh, okay. With
So
the custom force field, right?
Yes. So it
Looters
does
are
not
stay put?
project around this. It's only for this vehicle now. It does not project.
Ah, okay. And the looters are staying put?
Looters are staying put. They're going to take some shots. These two Def Copters went this way. They're going to take shots, or they might turbo boost and see if they can go after a whirlwind. But these two boys just kind of spread out so they can maybe survive a
Rich,
whirlwind shot.
I can't wait for you to see this battle report, because right now it looks beautiful. These guys on top of this lava.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, these bridges are cool. These Grots just ran. We went ahead and ran them because they weren't going to do anything.
You whipped them.
So yeah, and that's it. So I'm going to take some looter shots, and then we'll see
So we're
what's left.
back with his shooting. All right, Rich, tell me what you did.
Okay, so in the assault phase, the Orcs, they took a couple of casualties as they came in, and then they swung 20 times, did not hurt, I mean, the Marines saved them all, and then the Claw killed 3 by himself. So the Power Claw Knob killed 3, broke them, he ran away, which did score me a point, because I was thinking, I didn't destroy them in the assault phase, which was what I was hoping for blood and guts. But instead, I broke somebody for psychological warfare, so I scored 2 points as well. But I'm going to hold on to Blood and Guts because this is a great card for Orcs. Because if I destroy multiple units in Assault, I score D3 victory points if I can kill 3.
There you go.
And that can happen, so we'll hold on to this one. And we're tied, you got scored 2 as well. No, but
I'm
you
at
got
4.
first blood.
Yeah, I'm at 4.
Oh, and yours was random, so yeah.
Yep.
So you're ahead 4-2, and we will go from there.
Top of turn 2, dogfight phase again.
There we go.
All right, top of turn 2. So the dogfighting kind of came in, and the fighters came in. The bomber dropped his bomb, just annihilated the little guys over there. Little squig-offs.
Yeah,
he snapped underneath the new rules. He's an air fighter now. He must shoot. He's a fighter, so he must shoot snapshot to the ground. But he got lucky. Took out a lava right down there.
Killed the lava.
Thinned out some herd right here, except for that one guy. I think these guys took a little bit. These guys saved everything, and I missed. And
missed a lot.
He missed.
Yes.
No, he glanced you, but you saved.
Yeah, saved it.
And I think that's all the shooting.
Okay.
So assaulting. All right, so not much, a whole lot in the assault phase. I charged in here, and crack grenaded his gun truck.
Yes.
Got it right. Flipped it over.
Gun wagon.
I still didn't get it right. And his boys are up there. He tried to make a charge and tripped and failed miserably. And so now it's going to be Rich's turn 2. And he got a little bit ahead. No dogfight phase at all. And so you roll.
2 fighters came on.
2 fighters come on. And so we'll come back with. Do you have any more reserves?
No.
Just the fighters. Okay. So we'll come back when Rich is all moved and killing me.
Okay.
All right, Rich's planes came on, and he assumed the same formation as I did. Only 2 came on. So again, that Death in the Sky supplement. Again, what do you think so far?
It's interesting that it seems like they've weakened fighters. So I mean, I'm only good against planes. Well, I'm still hitting on
Your
6s
orcs.
versus 5s. It's not that big a deal.
But me, really.
But for other fighters, it's bad. But I'm going to go ahead and shoot. I decided to shoot into the Marines because with that fighter, you've already dropped your bomb. So I'm not that worried about that unit of planes. So I'm going to try and take out ground targets.
You moved up here.
Yeah, I moved up here. These guys just moved. These guys ran. This thing came around and it's going to shoot into there. The 2 Death Copters swept over there.
Yeah, I'll get over
One's
here.
going after the Marines.
Oh, sorry about that. I was
These
moving around
2
Bruce.
units.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. So you came around here. You're gonna do that. You got 1 maneuvering over here to take out the death or the.
And one's going to shoot at the
Dreadnought.
They already had 1 whole point on him.
And so then you moved up here a little bit.
Yeah, these 2 units. There's a unit of 1 and then the other unit, and they're going to charge in there.
And he stayed right where he's at.
Yep, he's going to shoot. They're going to shoot out of the truck into that unit.
I still think it'd be cool if you dropped the gangplank.
That would be, and I'll have to do it if I don't kill them this turn. I'll have to do it next turn.
Okay, so we'll come back now with Rich's shooting.
He's shooting.
So Rich did some pretty awesome decimating here. We'll start over here. So the Labras actually, as soon as I say that, the Labras did nothing.
They did nothing. They scattered off. I tried to shoot into the assault marines, but they scattered off really horribly. So.
Yep. These guys didn't do
They
anything.
just ran past they rallied and moved past that.
Yep. He got a hull point off him, glanced
And
him.
shaked it.
And
shook it. Shaked it.
Shaked it. Shake and bake. He hit him.
Did a glance.
Glanced him. Got another hull point. He's almost dead.
And then these guys shot a lot into that squad
And
of marines.
they decimated them. They tried to run, but nope. They said lava. Nope, not gonna happen. They're gonna charge into him. These guys shot into him too.
Yep.
Your jets shot into them. I think they killed one or two.
Yep.
You shot a lot into those guys.
Did poured a lot of fire.
The lavas hit there, missed. Did you shoot them?
I did. I shot a lot of guys into there, but didn't do much.
Didn't do anything into there.
No.
And now you're gonna be assaulting.
Yep.
All right, so
So the assaults happened. This squad of orcs charged in there, killed those 3 marines, didn't take any casualties. Here I lost a couple of knobs as I slaughtered the assault marines.
slaughtered is right.
Consolidated back into the wreckage of the gun wagon.
I like how you're just laying in there.
Then over here I lost the combat. These guys broke and ran. I only lost by a couple, but they ran. I don't have a knob in there, so that unit drove them off, which was a big loss because I didn't get my 3rd unit.
Oh.
So I only scored 1 for that, for blood and guts. I did score 1 for behind enemy lines, and I did score 1 for securing objective 3.
So what are you at right now?
So I'm at 3, 4, 5. 5.
It is tied up.
Tied up.
Going in the top of turn
Top of
3.
3.
Okay, so we were too busy laughing about the grots that ran into the lava. So we'll get to that. So these guys came down. This guy's amazing.
He's amazing.
Shot the buggy. The buggy, we should have actually filmed that if we had known.
That was so awesome.
The buggy blows up,
Huge explosion.
kills
Like 6 or 7 grots.
a bunch of these guys,
Bunch of boys.
and then we gun them down, gun the
Yep.
rest of them down. Then they run into the lava and die. So
I
that's
didn't technically have to run into the lava, but it was very characterful and thematic.
yes. Now you need to have flaming grots coming out of there, which refers back to our further conversation. Anyway, so that's 2 units.
Yep.
3 units.
3. Yeah, 3 units.
3 units. He missed into there. Or
Yep.
you saved.
Saved.
These boys
All those marines.
killed
shot
those boys
Yep.
and killed them all down.
That was 4 units.
He missed.
He did 1 wound.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. He did 1 wound. He missed. And then this was fun. He shot into them and you jinked it. He hit you, but
Yep,
you
jinked
jinked it. Then he dropped his bolter fire and his vortex cannon and killed 1 lava, but 1 guy left. So this wonderful thing said that I can score D3, which I tried to do and I only got 1. So now I'm at 6.
Is his blast still in play?
No.
Only if he rolls doubles.
Yep, nope, I'm gonna roll doubles. So 6, I did not score objective marker 1, and I did not objective number 4, because you're pretty much gonna sit on that forever.
We'll hope.
So turn 3, bottom of turn
Bottom
3
3 for the orcs.
for the orcs.
Okay.
Reserve roll. Let's see. Here, we'll get
I
this.
don't have.
real quick.
Oh yeah, I have 1 plane.
You have 1 plane left. Let's see what happens. It comes in.
All right.
So now you can do a different formation if you wanted to.
Okay.
Provided you move those
Okay.
in a certain way. So we'll give Rich some advice here on the formations and come back.
There we go.
So Rich is still moving people. We're going to start.
Okay.
Moved over. He's going to assault the drop pod. His boys got out. This is epic. Oh, the wing's in the way. Epic sauce. So he's dropped the gangplank from one end to the other. He took a dangerous train. We decided to do that. But now his orcs are over here. And let's see if I can get this shot.
I can move the plane if you need me to.
Oh no. It looks amazing. They're running across. The only thing that's missing is them screaming for the Emperor. Oh, sorry. His planes have moved. We did a house rule that since it's a flyer, yeah, the base can be in the lava, but when you guys play this at Battlehaven, play as you guys want.
That's right.
His other plane came on.
Now it's going after the Terminators.
Yeah, the Terminators over there, that they're kind of useless now over there on the side, but they did their job. And then his Death Copters moved all the way
Tag
around.
team. This Death Copter's going after the Dreadnought. Or that plane, that Death Jet.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's all for the shoot or for the moving. Oh, and then he also moved up here on this objective.
Right.
And now there's going to be shooting.
Okay. We'll be back.
So top of turn 4, as we're shoving our faces full of homemade calzones.
Oh, so good.
Rich is eating again. You can't have mini wargaming, or no, I'm sorry, not mini wargaming without eating in some way, shape, or form.
That's right.
So these guys turned and moved up there. Just a little bit more shuffle over here. My fighter decided to fly off the board. My bomber came over here and dropped into hover mode. These guys ran and captured this objective, and that's all I've got left. I've actually don't got a whole lot left. The orcs are swarming me. I drew objective marker 3, objective marker 1, and objective marker 5. So 5,
1.
1,
3 is right there.
and 3 is right here. So I'm trying. Okay, and that's it. So we're gonna start shooting. All right, recap. I moved up here, shot these guys off. He failed utterly. Tried to hit the. Oh, we did. We
He hit
immobilized
the vehicle. It's immobilized, yes.
Yep. And then he dropped into hover mode and decimated those guys. These guys ran to control that objective. And oh, I forgot him to shoot.
Yes.
Let's do that real quick.
Where's he shooting?
Into the boys.
Okay.
Of course, why not? Hit. Hey, we actually got some dice rolls on this game. And one hit. One wound, I mean.
One dead boy.
There we go. So he killed one. And we scored, let's see, 1 victory point for number 3. No. It's right there.
No.
1 for number 5.
Yes.
Yes. And 1 for number 1.
Right there. Yes.
Right there.
So you went back up by 1? Is that right?
Yep. So 6, 7, 8. I have 8 total points.
Right.
Turn 4 for orcs maneuvering. There is no assaulting that I can see. No
Right.
assaulting.
I'll just draw my cards and we'll be...
And we'll be on our way. So we'll come back. Go ahead, Rich. I'm sorry.
Okay. So this Death Copter jumped over the hill and he's going to shoot into these. That one's moved over there and he's going to turbo boost over to take objective 3.
Okay. Your fighter moved over here, I see.
Fighter's going to shoot into the Terminators. So
The rest of them flew off the board.
So is that the other 2 flew off? They'll come on turn 5.
Okay.
So the Ludas are going to shoot over there into the Terminators. These Ludas are probably going to shoot into here. The Labas will probably shoot into here, and that's where I'm at. We'll see what the Labas do first.
And we've blocked you from there.
Yes. So the Labas are going to go right here.
Okay. We'll get this one.
That's a hit. So it
Doesn't matter where they fell in the crack.
So that's
They're
4.
mine forever though now.
That one flips that way, so that's going to be nothing. And that one flips that way, so that's going to be 1. So 5 hits.
5 hits.
Scored.
So we're gonna recap. What do you got?
Okay, so I scored...
We'll show you what we got here.
Oh, number 5, I did not, because that guy's still alive.
Yep.
So I did not score that. I scored a victory point 3, yes, right there.
Yep, right there.
And victory point 4, which is right here under the boss.
Which is right there. So we're tied. No, you're up
I'm
by
up by
again.
1.
But you forgot to recap, so you
Yep.
blew.
Oh,
Yep, we're
sorry.
doing that right now. So he blew my hovering.
With the Ludas, all the Ludas
Everything.
shot at it.
You shot at it. You amazingly assaulted the drop pod, and then it exploded, and it killed almost all of you.
7 boys died in the explosion.
And you shot at these guys, but
Didn't
they
do.
were okay.
Yeah.
So last top of the turn. I'm gonna
Yep.
draw my 2 cards here right in front of you. So we've got score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least 1 enemy character was moved as a casualty. If 3 or more, that one's not gonna be good. And score 1 victory point if you issue a challenge during your turn. If you issued 3 or more challenges during your turn, score D3 victory points. That may have just done me in right there. So, let's see what I can do here. All right, so my finishing game, I guess, we kind of did it all at once because there's not much left. So what I drew is I have to draw or kill these characters. And I can't remember if I got disregarded 1 or not, but so let me read them again. Marker 3, which is right there. He's got that. 1 victory marker if I issue a challenge, not gonna happen. And then if I start killing characters. So I did get 1.
He killed
These
that
guys
knob.
got 1 there. He came on, fired everything he had, did some damage, but not enough.
Killed the knob, but not the knob boss.
And then these guys did the same thing, killed the knob, but not the knob boss.
Right.
So right now we are tied points-wise. And it is
Last turn.
Rich's last turn. So what are you drawing right here?
I get score D3 points if you have slain the enemy's warlord, which is the chaplain. Score 1 victory point if you control objective 6, which is right there, and which is unlikely. I don't have a troop that can get there, so I'd have to take them off it. So I'm not going to score that one. And this is score. Oh, and this one is the one I had, which is score 1 victory point if you control objective 5 at the end of your turn.
And that is
Right there.
right there. So you're gonna win by 1.
I'm going to win by 1. I would probably win by more because I'm going to get a line breaker. I'll have a squad in your.
Oh.
In your.
Do I have one
opponent's
over
zone.
there?
I don't know if
But
you
you
do.
got first blood.
You did get
That's
first
counted
blood.
already.
It's already counted. Nope, you're not quite in. So line breaker, and I won't get to slay the warlord, so it's probably going to be a 2-point victory.
Well, you're definitely gonna score this one because you can
Yes.
just move that one and you win.
Right, and then I can drop a guy back into your line breaker, so
So you win. So you just want
it's
to.
2 points. Yeah.
You just want.
I don't need to do anything.
You don't do it up again. Check.
You're awesome.
Ah, again, he wins
So
again.
Fun. So fun.
What a great board. What a great board. What a
Oh
great
man,
game.
this is so beautiful. I mean, and what's cool is how the light reflects, and so you have dark miniatures crossing the lava. It's just cool, beautiful.
Yeah, I'm really love
This is just
board.
one of the many boards that we're sponsoring for Battlehaven. So this board will be here.
Yes.
And you guys can plan it too. And there's an airport board coming, and a Necron board, and the trench fort, and a board.
Lots of boards.
Lots of boards.
Lots of
And anything
boards.
else I decide to put together, maybe.
And sign up soon because there's space is limited.
Yep.
Come. It's gonna be so fun. I can't wait to see if one of you can put down Churok and his hordes.
I keep coming close. One of these days I'm gonna get lucky.
Chirag wasn't playing today, though, right?
Churok did not play it. It was Morcar today.
Yeah,
His subordinates.
subordinates. Well,
He was off handling busy work.
better matters of opinions
Yes.
than Dark Angels.
Yes.
Well, subscribe, comment to both of our channels.
Yes.
Both. I'll
bring
put a
back
link.
reps.
And to Battlehaven.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys more. And I'm talking behind the camera, but I should be in front, but that's okay. Because I still can't wait to see up his nose. Bye, guys.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.